Alright, so we will watch this match as well. Fist bump. Mr. Naps representing the US versus Korea's Saints. You obviously all know who these guys are. No need for me to introduce them. And this is from the DreamHack, right? Yes, DreamHack Atlanta 2019. That was played this weekend. So yeah, this is obviously gonna be a really cool set. There was something else I was going to say, but my Alzheimer's just blocked it, unfortunately. So whatever, we'll just get into the commentary. This is a matchup we saw a lot in Season 1. Just Jack versus Brian. It was Saint versus Knee's Brian, but those were the good old days where Knee actually played his main. And then Season 2 happened and we never saw his Brian basically, and then Season 3 happened and I think we're even less likely to see his Brian, even though Brian's been buffed a lot. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, that wall bounce is punishable. And if anybody's gonna be ready to punish it, it's Jimmy. Usually.
Yeah, I saw Boa versus Snaps. Crazy. Nice Mach punch. Gets that round. Big damage. Hatchet kick. Forward 3 is blocked. Really nice poking here by Jimmy.
Normally it's Jack, the one that's so used to bullying people with that jackhammer and stuff, but Jack has to be so scared at this range about running into a counter hit from Brian that instead it's usually Brian that's the one trying to bully Jack.
Definitely Jack has to be very afraid of running into a counter hit. Brian's keep out is crazy, and you know how Jacks love to go for that low, you know, full crouch down back 1. Well, Brian has a really good answer in his orbital that is safe on block. And of course, he won't do it with forward momentum. He will do it just upwards. So it's a really great defensive utility versus Jack. But of course, Jimmy and Brian has to be very worried going in on Jack as well, because that down for 2 is no joke, of course. Perfect punish. He was just waiting for it, the down for 2. But Jack's down for 2 being -14. Obviously, what can Brian do? Jet Topper is 14 frames, and it's bufferable on block, so it's actually quite easy to do. Of course, it's not super easy, but compared to doing an electric punish on a down for 2, it's 20 times easier, I would say. But Jimmy's looking really strong here. 2 first rounds went to him, and now 3rd round, huge life lead. Can Saint figure this out? Is the question. Big down for 2. Fuck. Jimmy looked so strong, and then just fucking down for 2 and you're dead. And yeah, that's the thing. As the commentator said at the start, like, oh, Jack has to be so worried running in on Brian, but it's like, what do you think Brian has to be worried about? Or anyone trying to go up on Jack? That down for 2 that reaches all across the stage. You know, just fuck up a teeny tiny bit, and that you know, and when he's throwing that, and you're clipped. It really is a disgusting keep out tool.
Man, this is good. Feels like Jimmy's letting Saint off so many times of just little punishes on things that he could get more off of. It's in trouble. He's gonna look for low parry. Yeah. Not enough to kill. One last chance.
Oh, very nice. Closes it out very nicely.
Looking for that low parry. Jimmy using this nice,
really nice.
Safe mid options.
Wilding 10A, thank you so much for a donation, supporting the channel, really appreciate it. I've been a part of a Croatian scene for a while, and I want to give them a huge shout out by recommending last month's finals between our 2 Tekken World Tour top 100 players, spoiler alert, Negan included. That's awesome, and nice to hear about the Croatian scene. When are you guys gonna show up to a huge Tekken World Tour event? So many countries in the EU don't really go anywhere, but have like really solid players. It's like Poland has a lot of good players, never go to tournaments. Russia, a lot of good players, never go to tournaments. Why is that?
Takes a swig of water, tries to limber up a little
And
bit.
Spain, of course. But we do see Kuiper quite a bit. And he's really good.
Executing the program.
So there are a lot of good players in the EU, but so few of them actually travel. But of course, it's expensive traveling.
And maybe it's a little
So
frustrating
Naps
for Brian for
took the
Jimmy. It's like,
first match there in this
every-
set
he
versus
beats everybody,
Saint.
they go to an infinite stage. It's like, fight me like a
And this
man,
is the
coward.
losers quarterfinal.
Yeah.
Saint did really well in this tournament, so well in fact that he secured, finally secured a qualification spot for 19. He actually made it to 19th place on the Tekken World Tour leaderboards for 2019, and that means he took the final spot to go to the Tekken World Tour finals.
Always trying to
So
get
he's
as much
already
damage as he
qualified.
reliably
So
can out of his-
really good
out of his
job to him.
launchers.
So big life lead here for Jimmy. Boom! Standing free, gets the first round. So 2 more rounds and Jimmy takes the set and eliminates Saint.
He's in control of his own fate right now, but if he loses, all he can do is wait on the sidelines and hope Take does not get second place.
I mean, yeah, that's the hope that he has, though, right? Because even if he
Very
loses
nice.
Jimmy J here,
Very controlled
Take's gotta
poking
get
here by
past Jimmy
Saint.
J to get to that top 3.
Yeah.
I was gonna say not taking any risks, but it is risky versus Brian going for that low, or any lows.
Oh my god,
But yeah, he's placing them extremely well.
you really want to counter it.
Yeah, Saint's not getting bothered by this. He's just slow pace, poking him down.
Okay, this round honestly
He's on
just
that
serves
last
as a
sliver of
masterclass
life,
in
that
poking.
Safe mid again.
Jimmy could only block here as Saint just
No risk here.
chipped him down with just very safe, super basic poking. Relying on what? 2 moves? 3 moves?
God. Boy, oh boy.
Not taking
Blocking
risks,
from these
just
guys.
poking him down.
Yeah, another situation
No need for
where Jimmy-
launchers.
Another situation where Jimmy could have punished
Hatchet
that
kick is
gas
minus
swing with that
13.
new full crouch 2-1. Oh,
Big orbital, and that's what you gotta worry about here.
pops him up.
Very
Put
nice.
him in rage.
Down back 2. This round should be Jimmy's. Big lead.
Vulcan blow.
Oh, what a low parry on the hatchet there.
They gotta spend the
Also,
launcher.
okay, goes for a rage art. It's gonna be some damage. Doesn't want to save it for a later occasion because yeah, it's still gonna be a big amount of health to take down here.
Now, 16 seconds here.
Oh, oh no!
Not fast enough on the punish.
9 seconds left.
7 seconds.
Jimmy, is he just gonna guard now? No, takes a forward 1.
4 seconds. It's not over.
Oh shit!
Saint's face.
Holy shit! What a round!
Oh my god. Saint just wandered around and threw it away within 1
God
second.
damn!
But he's
What a
trying to
read
now.
from Jimmy, and then going for the new move, full crouch down for 2-1.
Oh my gosh. What a mistake. Ouch.
Damn, Saint
Good life
was
lead for Saint here, but Jimmy's
such
trying
a
to get some
godlike comeback that was gonna be.
Oh, Northern Cross.
But I'm happy for Jimmy because that would have been,
Any of these moves
you know, gotta feel bad, you know, eating such a comeback in a tournament, but he did close it out there in the end. Forward free, rage drive on block. Saint actually challenges it, but gets a forward free counter hit as thanks for that. And stands up ducking. What the fuck?
Not over. Saint, can he find something? 5 seconds. Another jackal 2. Oh, plant the seeds, bro. Plant the seeds. Final round, game 2. Jimmy can't believe it.
Oh my god, that drop is gonna hurt. That was your match, Jimmy.
Back now, but Jimmy,
Oh.
Saint's playing for his tournament life right now. His Tekken World Tour life.
I can't believe it's so
Oh.
And this isn't even to win the set.
Yeah.
He's just
Jack
tied
Harry
up.
fist.
We're
Jimmy
tied
looks
up.
away. It's like,
1 game of peace. Saint,
Oh.
I feel 3 rounds in a row. It's to win that set.
yeah,
Oh.
look on his, he's trying to like kind of be stone faced, but you can maybe see that little.
You saw the crack.
Yeah, that sense of irritation.
I mean, I feel bad for him.
On that 4th round when Saint ended it with the seed planter, that was that little nod, but that.
I feel bad. I felt bad watching that.
You might be a scrub. It's like.
Well, that was the thing, right? I mean, the option he had would like to do a rage drive, which is too obvious, right? You can react to it.
He was gonna get it.
But he dashed up, down by 2, probably too slow. So I was like, see,
Or not
like
enough
totally
damage.
different animation that you're not used to seeing in that situation. So he's like, he never uses it. Dashed up, he's close enough. He's like, I can hit this here.
He was gonna get it, seriously.
Here we go.
Yeah, even though it was a risky option, it was the best option in that situation for Saint. Managed to get that. Managed to get that final round in game 2, and now, but Jimmy's taking it back to his hometown.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, 1+2 to start it off, and it connects. Gonna be a lot of damage. And then Jack at the wall is scary as fuck. Nice throw break. 1+2 again. Doesn't get the wall splat. Or the resplat, rather. Anonymous, thanks for a donation, buddy. Mask.
Reno complained about the same thing.
Oh no. Jimmy, now he's getting run over. Come on. Did that break his spirit? That combo drop? It certainly would break my spirit. Or Saint maybe just has the read. Oh, didn't quite get the re-wall there. Nice down 2. Nice block by Saint, and there we go. Nice punish. Papa Brains, thank you so much, dude.
Beats out the down 4-2. Hatchet. Clean whip, but no punish.
Saint was thinking something else, man. He had jackhammer in mind. Wasn't ready to down 4-2 that whip. He is bringing out all the
Jimmy didn't know that 1+2 is a mid now. Yeah, right. Yeah, it used to be mid-high. Okay. Oh, I've eaten that myself. I'm so used to ducking the second hit, but now mid, you get launched. Oh. But how did he still? How does he miss that? He's such a godlike tournament player that labs everything. I'm thinking like for sure he must have labbed the Jack matchup, considering Anakin is such a presence in local tournaments. And now it's is Jimmy gonna lose this? I thought he had already won 3 times over.
But I think this is when Saint's at his best.
Maybe.
God damn.
Jimmy's got to get something going. Hatchet. Bren the wedge driver, that season 3.
Nice down by 3. He has a slight life lead here.
Wet goes under the jet upper.
Now it's completely even. Just as much health, but Jimmy needs 2 more rounds. Saint only needs this. And he eliminates Jimmy. Oh god. This is excruciating. Jimmy in rage. Rage drive is blocked. Oh. He's still alive. 1 more mix up. Come on, Jimmy. You got it, Jimmy. Nice. While standing forward. 2 seconds left. No. Time's up. Time's up. Oh god. And then you lose the last round to a time up.
Chatting a little bit, but faster. Wet goes under the. Jimmy's just outside of rage. Oh, now he's in rage. Ooh, spends it.
Yeah, that's such a rough fucking set. He had it. He fucking had it. He won. What a robbery. And here, you know, you get the float there. You get a good chance for comeback, but of course there's no time. But I really have to take a look at this again.
Fast enough on the punish.
Ouch. He's got rage. Oh, blast the seat!
He drops
It's not over. It's all caught up. But Jimmy's got rage. Rage drive is blocked, but he gets the
So he only needs this round here
I don't know.
to win the whole thing.
Jimmy's all caught up.
2-0.
Another timeout situation. He's got him. Wait.
But then that happens. I mean, hindsight, this is hindsight, of course. But just a simple 1-2-4 here. Just a simple 1-2-4 would have ended it.
Another timeout situation.
anything, honestly, would have ended it.
It's not over. It's not over. Saint, can he find
It's
something?
so rough, and of course this shit happens to everyone. It even happens to Jimmy.
Final round, game 2. Jimmy can't
So
believe he brought it
fucking
back
rough.
again.
Yeah, it's muscle memory. And so annoying stuff like that, you know, where those big body guys like Kuma and Jack, and sometimes it feels like their hitbox is smaller than Xiaoyu's, you know, is tiny. It just doesn't make sense to me sometimes. But great set, great set.